What is the statute of limitations for filing a truck accident lawsuit in Arkansas? Learning the statute of limitations is crucial for anyone injured in a truck crash in Arkansas. This law sets a strict deadline for filing a lawsuit, and missing it can completely bar your claim. Gates Law Firm notes that an experienced truck accident lawyer can guide clients through this timeline and protect evidence before it disappears. Waiting too long plays into the hands of trucking companies and insurers because courts routinely dismiss cases filed after the deadline. The state's primary rule is simple. You generally have 3 years from the date of the accident to sue for personal injury or property damage. This period covers claims for medical costs, lost wages, and other damages. The 3-year window is absolute. Filing even 1 day after it expires allows the defendant to ask for dismissal. When a crash results in death, the clock starts on the day of the victim's death rather than the accident, and families have 3 years to file a wrongful death claim. If negligent medical care contributed to the fatality, the deadline may be shorter. Arkansas's medical malpractice law allows only 2 years. The statute of limitations begins running on the date of the crash or, for wrongful death actions, on the date of death. Arkansas also recognizes a discovery rule, which delays the clock when an injury is not immediately apparent. For example, a victim who later learns through medical diagnosis that a hidden injury is linked to the collision may argue that the statute did not start until discovery. Using this rule requires detailed medical evidence and often testimony. The law includes narrow exceptions that pause or toll the deadline. If the victim is under 18, the clock typically does not begin until they reach adulthood. Severe mental incapacitation can also suspend the timeline until the person regains competency. The statute may likewise be tolled if the at-fault driver or trucking company leaves the state or evades service of process. Each of these exceptions must be proven in court and should be analyzed with a qualified attorney. Collisions involving government-owned vehicles or poorly maintained public roads introduce additional hurdles. Because of sovereign immunity, victims often must file a formal notice of claim before suing. Some agencies require this notice within 180 days. Missing the notice deadline permanently bars the claim, so consulting a law firm promptly is critical. Evidence in truck accident cases can vanish quickly. Physical evidence like skid marks and debris may be washed away or removed during repairs, and witnesses' memories can fade. Event data recorders and electronic logging devices record speed, braking, and driver hours, but many override data after only a limited number of engine cycles. Delays favor trucking companies and their insurers because crucial evidence disappears with time. One of the first tasks an attorney performs is sending a preservation of evidence or spoliation letter to the trucking company and its insurer. This formal notice triggers a legal obligation to preserve relevant materials. Destroying or altering evidence after receiving such notice can lead to severe consequences, including a court instructing jurors to infer that missing evidence would have been unfavorable. Acting quickly to send this letter helps ensure that critical data, such as black box information, hours of service logs, and maintenance records, remains available for investigation. Understanding the statute of limitations is only part of protecting your rights. The clock starts immediately, and every day that passes increases the risk that evidence and witnesses will be lost. Gates Law Firm emphasizes that prompt action gives your case a solid foundation. If you or someone you love has been injured in a truck accident, do not wait until the deadline approaches. A dedicated Arkansas attorney at Gates Law Firm, PLLC, can help preserve vital evidence and pursue the compensation you deserve. For more information or to schedule a free consultation, contact their office at 2725 Cantrell Road No. 105, Little Rock, Arkansas, 72202. Or call 501-779-8091. Taking immediate action could be the difference between justice and a missed opportunity.